Morning peeps, as promised it'll be a bit more of a chilled episode today because I want to spend some time actually upgrading the gear and getting the bits that we don't yet have, so taking a little break from the legacy bosses before we do the big three. So first thing I want to do is go and get an Angel's Robe for John. Now I have a rather lovely grotto which has Tyrannosaurus Rex at the bottom, and as well as that it's got about 6 rank S chests in there and a load of rank A's as well. So the rank S chests we want Sainted Somas from, and the rank A's we want Ethereal Stones, because they're what are used to make Agates of Evolution, which we need to upgrade for everything. On top of that, so I'm going to grind this dungeon for ages. Stick the Grotto music up, if I can find it. There it is, the classic. So this one I'm going to have to go through like 50 times or so, and it's 16 floors as well, so it's going to take a while. But there's going to be loads of goodies in here. I think there's still a few more Metal King bits we need to get from rank A chests as well, and the rank S chests, there's loads of good weapons in there. I want a 3rd critical fan for Jade, but I mean that's not essential. And also as well as that, I still want to get a 4th Hallowed Helm, and that'll be for Edward, because they are, I think, undisputedly the best things in the game for pretty much every boss. So for that I want to get still some... Oh, there we go, that was a rank A. I want to get some upgrades for the Metal Slime armour we've got as well. I want to get all of that to Metal King level. So for that we're going to need some Slime Crowns, which we can get from Slime Kings. So I'm going to have to camp on Slime Hill for a little while. So many slime things. But yeah, lots of things we have to get, so let's dive straight in. This grotto should have loads of goodies in it. Oh, there we go, there's one! Metal Slime Spear. Not that I need it, but that's definitely a rank A chest. I'm doing this with the speed up on for the whole time because it's just going to take way too long otherwise. Does mean I'm going to run into probably a lot more enemies, but I'll take that. I think this is the one advantage of revocating lots of times, because I think being... Oh, another slime now. I've got 3 metal slime things already. One of them was an orichalcum, but I think the more times you revocate, the higher the chance of an enemy running away from you is, I think. It also impacts your chances of getting a high level grotto, but of course I've kind of been naughty and used the save editor to give myself all the grottos. Is there a rank S on this floor? No, there's not. I might not even be looking at the right grotto here. I don't think I am. I think there's a rank A down here somewhere. Oh, lovely Ethereal Stone. Need one of them. But yeah, I think if you're like level 10 revocated, I think more enemies run away from you. So the point I'm at now, they will still chase me, which is a bit annoying. Especially for those Cobra Cardinals. They are some of the most annoying things in the game. Because they block... And the whales. The whales don't chase after you, but they block the corridors very effectively. Rank S chest. Bright stuff. Not that we need one of them, but I'll take that. I think I've got 2 of them now. I don't think there's any use for staves in the game at all, really. Because in Dragon Quest XI, they give you magical might and mending chance, which makes them quite useful, but in 9 they don't at all. It's just MP stealing chance, and like we're never going to attack with the staff, because that'd be ridiculous, but... Oh well, we've got one anyway. If I do want to use it, it's there. And I think there's another rank S chest up here. Evacuate. Yeah, can buy them. Not too useful. I got a lot of health, these kind of late game enemies. So this is, I think, the highest monster rank there is. So all of these enemies are pretty rough. So we're in the cave element or biome, or whatever you want to call it. I think there's 2 chests around there. I think this is... Yeah, that's rank A. I think there's one rank S one down below as well. I don't really know what the hardest biome of Grotto is. Because the ones I remember as a kid are all ruins, because I think the most common ones are by far cave and ruins. And the others are all a bit rarer. I don't think they're any more difficult. Got 1 ethereal stone so far, which is what we wanted. I'm going to need a hell of a lot of them. Because it's 1 agate when you want to upgrade it 1 level, and then 3 when you want to upgrade it to the final level, where it changes colour and all of that. Right, there's floor 16, so this should be the end. Yeah, lovely. So at the bottom of this one is Tyrannosaurus Rex, who, out of all the Grotto bosses, is the one I've by far done the least. I think in most playthroughs I generally miss him out. And I don't think I've ever owned an Angel's Robe either. I've genuinely got no idea what it looks like. But it's 1 in 50. I mean, we should have no trouble with this, given how many Grotto bosses we've just mowed through so far already. I'll do a life force, but with Edward I'll just attack. I think he's weak to light. Not that that matters, because he's disrupted anyway. Yeah, he only gets 2 attacks per turn, and that's just such a refreshing thing after going through so many legacy bosses. Only 2 attacks and he's done, 70 damage, which is nothing. Defense is down. He'll probably die this turn. He's not got a whole lot of defense. No, still alive. There we go, we got him. That's 1 in 50 for an Angel's Robe, and I think 10% of a gold bar, so we didn't get anything there. I'm just going to have to go for it another 49 times, I think. So let's roll. Okay, Astral Plume. We do need them. They're used in alchemy for the Agates in some way or another. I think they're used to make ethereal stones, but we'll take that. Ethereal stone, lovely. That's 2 of them now. Okay, chest. We'll take that. I don't think we really need them because they're in a mini medal shop anyway, and I've got mini medals coming out my ears. But we'll take it. Don't need the Metal King Slimes either, because see, we're all level 99. Rankest chest. Whoop. There. Alright, next we'll take that. I think that's used in alchemy somewhere along the Agate line. Rankest chest. Ooh, a second Stardust Sword. Okay, we'll definitely take that. So I'm thinking, tactics-wise, it might be sensible to have both gladiators at the start of every fight, be using Stardust Swords to try and get the defense down. And then once it's down by 2 levels, swap to Falcon Swords. I'm not sure if that's going to pay off yet, because the boss might actually restore his defense quicker than we can get it down. I mean, if it's Nokturnus, he uses buff as well. So it might actually be essential then to use Stardust Swords. So we'll definitely take that. I'm happy with that. Okay, chest. We'll take a bit of money. Oh dear. I'm going to need a leaf already. That's what I need as well from Rankest chests. Yggdrasil leaves. And I'm going to have to camp Dragonlord quite a lot. I've got a decent Grotto with him in. But I'm going to need those leaves because we're going to run out quite quickly, especially against Nokturnus. It's Rankest, but nothing that time. Then we get to 416 again. It's 1 in 50. I'm not going to try any like clever manipulation tactics drops-wise, because I think that's just taking a mick a bit. I'll do the Hoimi table manipulation for Alchemy Miracles, but not drops. This does feel like proper Dragon Quest 9 now. Like with the legacy bosses, you kind of get lost in like what game you're actually playing, because they do tend to, well, they go on for 99 fights, but this feels like proper. Now we're actually playing the game, because it feels like months ago now that we actually did the story of this game. Rank S. Rank A. Oh, we'll take that. That's 3 ethereal stones now we've got, and no Sainted Somas yet, which is a bit annoying. But we're going to get a lot of alchemy ingredients along the way as well from other chests. So hopefully it should balance out in the end. That's a rank S, but another wasted one. That's 4 ethereal stones. Still no Sainted Somas. Final rank S. Reset stone, okay. So I've not actually found much of a use for those, given that we're using the Hoimi tables to get the Alchemy Miracles anyway. So the point of them is to reset the armor if you don't get the Alchemy Miracle, and then you can try upgrading it again, but I'm not going to bother with that. Right, 3rd time lucky. Definitely get the drop this time, 100%. Oh, we got a drop. Okay, right. I think it's 1 in 50 overall for an Angel's Robe and 1 in 10 for a gold bar. So that means it's now, given that we do have a drop, 1 in 5 of getting an Angel's Robe. Come on. Ah, fuck's sake. We go again. Okay. Ah, fuck's sake. Oh, 5 ethereal stones now. Still no Sainted Somas. We need one. Okay. 6. Astral Plume, we will take that. And then down here is a rank S. Yggdrasil Leaf. Okay, we'll definitely take that. We do need plenty of them. But still no Sainted Somas yet. Rank S chest. Yes, there we go. There's our first file of Sainted Soma. So at the moment we've got enough ethereal stones for 3 Agates. But we just need the Sainted Somas to make them as well. The Chronic Crystals you need as well, because Agates being 2 ethereal stones, 2 Sainted Somas, 1 Chronic Crystal. The crystals you can buy, and that's pretty much the only use for money that there is in the late game. But we just need those Somas now. I can't remember how to make them either, because you can make them through alchemy, and we'll probably pick up some of the ingredients along the way as well. But fingers crossed we just find some more, because we're going to need plenty. Rank S. It's got so many Evacuables, and it's so annoying because you can buy them. Although they're kind of essential in just escaping when you need to. I don't want them. Oh, another drop. Fuck! Okay. So I think they're used to make the lucky pendants, but I've got plenty of them already. I don't think there's any further use for them really, other than just to sell them. I've probably got millions of items to sell as well. Millions worth of. But there's just very little use for money in the main game. So the only really thing you can do is buy Chronic Crystals. But I've got plenty of them already. I've got about 30. I think this is rank 8. Oh, Astral Plume, we'll take that. Okay. Oh, Metal Slime Spear. Yeah, again, we got plenty of them, but I rate the rarity of it. Rank A. Nah, actually, that's not rank A at all, is it? This one's definitely rank S, though. Yeah. Rank A. Ah, shit. I'm on low health as well. Gold bar. I don't really... I must have plenty of those by now, but I don't really know what they're actually for. I think there's quite a lot of good alchemy items you can make from them, but I've not made any yet. Might have to look into it. Rank S. Ah. Oh, another drop. I think that's 3 drops in a row now. Right, come on. Fuck! 3 gold bars in a row. We've got to get it eventually. Rank A. Ah, shit. Rank S. Oh, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. So that's a 3rd critical fan. So that's 1 for Jade now as well. So now I've got myself, Jade, and Edward all with a critical fan. I don't think John's actually got the skill points for the ability to wield it yet. But that's going to be essential when we come to get, or try and camp those coup de grâces against, presumably, Nokturnus. But it's just a case of whether we spend Agates upgrading them now. Because their base form is an added 6% chance to a coup de grâce. The highest level form is only a plus 10% chance. So it's not that much of a difference, even at the highest level. And it's going to take 4 Agates. But I suspect if we get enough, I'll upgrade John's fan, but leave the others as they are. So, I'm happy with that. Beautiful. Another Yggdrasil leaf, we'll take that. Ooh, okay. Death Dagger. I don't think there's any real use for that. I don't think I can even wield it, to be honest. I don't think I've got the skill points, if Gladiators can. No. Yeah, I've got no idea if that's any good at all as daggers go, but I don't think daggers are good in general. But there we go. We've got quite a lot of the high level items now. We've got a Meteorang. I think we do have, yeah, the Angel's Bow is the best bow, or the base form of it at least. We've got a Gring and Whip. We've got loads of stuff really. Stardust Sword, got 2 of them. And we've got Claws as well. I don't think there's any real use for them, but it's nice to have them. No drop this time. So unfair. Oh, hello. Suit of Metal Slime Armor. I think I might actually need that, because I think I only had 2 before. And I think the Metal King Armor is actually, in a lot of circumstances, better than the Legendary Armor, because it's got better elemental resistance. So I'm happy with that. Just need to upgrade it now. Oh, another Death Dagger. Not that we need it, but it's nice to have them. Oh, there we go. Second file of Sainted Soma. Definitely need more of them. Oh, hello. That is another one of the best bows in the game, which, again, I don't think will have a real use other than just kind of aesthetics, but yeah, I'm happy with that. Rank S chest. There. Oh, there we go. Another Ethereal Stone. I think I've got about 8 of them now, and still only 2 Sainted Somas. I don't know if... Well, I don't know if the probability is higher for Ethereal Stones. And a cheeky Metal Slime Sword, not that we need it. But yeah, I need to find a new way of getting Sainted Somas, or at least find another grotto with, like, chests that contain more of the base ingredients for Sainted Somas. So at the moment I'm very unbalanced. There we go, 3rd file of Sainted Soma, we're getting somewhere now. Right, let's take a little break from the grotto grinding. I want to go back to Stormway and see where we're at alchemy-wise, because I reckon we must have enough ingredients now to make quite a few upgrades. So let's just have a look. Right, so I want to make Agates first of all. I want to see if I can make Sainted Somas as well. So, Agates... Okay, so we can make, what, 3? Okay, that's not bad. But at the same time I do want some more. So let's look at the ingredients for... Right, Sainted Somas. Okay, I can make 2 of them. So it's Astral Plume, Sage's Elixir, which we've got plenty of, and Lucida Shards. And I can make a few of them as well. So in that case, I might go around the map and start looking for some more ingredients. Because Brighton Rocks and Even Cloths, them you can find in Gleba, a lot of them. So I can make 3 of them. Okay. Is there anything else? Ethereal Stones. Oh, I can make 6 of them. Not bad at all. Oh, only 5. Am I limited by Narspicious? Because them I can go and get as well. Yeah, okay, I can just go and pick up a load of them. Astral Plumes, I can make 1 of them. So I think there's only 1 spawn point for Flurry Feathers, which is what they're made of. So I don't get that many of them. Enchant Stones, yeah, I've got loads of Thunderballs and Ice Crystals because I go and collect them every time. So I can make a few of them. And I can go and pick up... I think Mystifying Mixtures are quite annoying to make because they... There's cowpats in them, I think. Yeah, I've got a few of them. I've got loads of Bellcap and Manky Mud. I think perfect Panachias I can generally make a lot of, because a lot of those ingredients you can buy. So making 1 Panachia. Yeah, okay. So I think most of the stuff for Panachias you can buy. Now we can make perfect Panachias out of them. This is such a convoluted way of doing things, but we're going to do it. Alright, so that's plenty of them. Sage's Elixir. I don't think I'm going to bother making any of them. I'm going to keep my ingredients for them. Anything else? I'll make 1 more perfect Panachia. And then I think I should be able to make any more ethereal stones. No. Or Saint Somas. No. I've made all of them. I can make 2 more Agates. Okay. That's not bad at all. So I'm up to 5 Agates with that grind. I just need to think carefully about what I want to upgrade first. Because I think first on the list... I mean, I'll go and harvest some ingredients now. First on the list I think should be John's sandals. I think. Because they're going to get him up to... I mean, they're only at the first stage of evolution at the moment. They're fully upgraded. They have an evasion chance of 6, I think. And I think that extra 1% is going to be worth the Agates it's going to take. Right, first of all though, let's go and get some more raw ingredients, because I think we can make a lot more, potentially, Agates with extra stuff we can find. So I'm going to go and get some Narspicious first. They're needed for ethereal stones. I know there's a big spawn point around here, and I think there's another one in Batsareg, in the Erdus Marshland, I think it is. So there we go, plenty of them. Hills and meadows, there we go. It almost feels like a throwback pattern, this track at this point, because it's been so long since we've actually done some overworld exploring. Been stuck in the dungeons for about 10 episodes. Okay, I can't for the life of me find that second Narspicious point, so I'm going to give up and go and look for something else instead. So to make Lucida shards, which are needed for ethereal stones, you need Brighton rocks and even cloths, and there's loads of Brighton rocks in Gleba. So there should be loads around this point here. And it's usually the even cloths that hold you back at this point, because I tend to find way more Brighton rocks than I do even cloths. But the even cloth point is round in the little gold golem bit, just down here. Here we go, it should be up here. Okay, it's 3 of them this time, and I think the longer you play without saving, the more spawn. So I've got a few there. Still not as many Brighton rocks, but there's a second even cloth spawn point. I think it's on the west coast of Batsareg, just up here. So hopefully I'll get a few more of them, so I can make some more shards. But beyond that, I think it's stuff like Flurry Feathers and Nectar that just don't spawn frequently enough. I'm sure there's monsters that drop them, but I can't be bothered for that. I'd rather just Grotto grind and get Saint Somas. Yeah, only 1 there. What else do I need? I can go and find some Flurry Feathers from Bloomingdale, but I'm not going to get very many of them. Actually, we'll stop off here and get some fresh water as well, because they're needed to make something, although I can't remember what. But I'm only getting 1, which is annoying. And then Flurry Feathers are over here. Yeah, only 1 again. Alright, let's go back to Stormway and see if we can make anything else. I'm not entirely convinced we will be able to. Okay, I can make 1 more Lucida shard. Sick. That's not going to make too much of a difference, I don't think, given that you need about 4 per Agate, I think. Saint Soma. Okay, I can make another Saint Soma. So I'm now restricted by Astral Plumes as well as Lucida shards. Can I make any more? I doubt I'll be able to. Nah, I mean the Flurry Feathers just don't spawn frequently enough. And I can make, because of the Narspicious, some more ethereal stones. Although I suspect I'm still limited by Saint Somas now. Yes, okay. Right, so it's Lucida shards and Astral Plumes. I think it's going to be way faster going through grottos to get shards and plumes, and just Saint Somas directly, than it is to try and wait for them to respawn in the map. So, I think it's back into the grottos. Before we do that though, I want to upgrade these boots, so I'm going to try once again to use the Hoimi table. I don't really understand them, but I think it's just you heal until there is only 1 more slot on the table. Okay, there's 1 result on the table. Let's see if this works. I still don't fully understand what I'm actually doing, but let's just try and chuck them in and see if it works or not. Okay, it's 3 blue orbs, 3 Agates, and then the sandals themselves. So hopefully this works. If not, I'll just reset. But let's give it a go. Ooh. Yes, beautiful. Sentient sandals. That is the Alchemy Miracle. So now I think those have 6% evasion chance, which for John will leave him at 6% in total because he hasn't got a lucky pendant. But it might be a case of having John use the lucky pendant as well instead of the meteorite bracer. So I think these are 6%. Let's give him a chance. Yeah, 6%. Okay, and there's decent magical mending on them as well. Oh, sorry, max MP. They look alright as well, to be honest. So he's got base 6% with those boots. If I give him the pendant, I think that should bring him up to 9%. I've run out of pendants, so I can just make another one of them. But I think I will leave him with that for now. I think that's quite a good use of the Agates, that extra 1% chance. Oh, and with the Dragonlord as well. That should bring it up to 9%, I think. So that's not bad. Next thing I want to do is upgrade some of this metal slime stuff. So at the moment, Edward's stuff is liquid metal, and I want to get it to Metal King, just like his boots. And for that, I'm going to need some slime crowns. So we need to go up to Slime Hill and take on some Slime Kings. Right, there's one. I don't really know what the best tactic is here. I don't know if it's just the kill thing, but I'm going to try stealing as well. Because I think they might be in completely separate categories, i.e. the drop chance. The thing it drops is completely unrelated to the thing you can steal from it. Because I think I'm just going to get slime drops doing this, which I do need as well. But we'll try and see if we can get a crown from doing this as well. Just to try and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, it's all slime drops stealing, so it looks like it's just going to have to be a case of killing loads of them. I don't know what the percentage drop chance is, but let's just kill as many as we can, see what we get. And there we have it, our 6th, I think, and final slime crown. I think I have 6. Just double check. Yeah, there we go. So all I want to do now is upgrade the Metal King armour and the shields, because I'm not going to bother going to Sir Sanguinus and getting any more Brain Drainer shields. Because there is a bit of a debate about what the best shield is, because generally I think it is the Soul Sucker, because it has the highest block chance. But the Metal Slime and Metal King shields have a higher elemental resistance as well. So they're only, I mean that's a metal one, I think I do have some with the liquid metal. Yeah, so that shield there, the Metal King one once I upgrade it. So let's do that for everyone. That has a higher elemental resistance even though it's a lower block chance. So that's going to be quite good against defending against spells and breath attacks. So let's upgrade all of them and let's do Edward's armour as well. Get them all up to Metal King level. Okay, so I'm going to have to build the recipe for this from scratch because I haven't unlocked it already. So it's the liquid metal armour, it's the slime crown, and then it's the orichalcum. And you always need the orichalcum for all of them, I think. And there's that. And then the orichalcum. And I think that's it. And I think it's the same for all of the... Yeah, I've got plenty of that. Yeah, there you go. So it's going to be the same for all the others as well. So now I can use a recipe for that. And I can start making the shields as well. So the shields are going to be the same. So that's going to be... I'm going to have to make the 3rd liquid metal first. So that's going to be 6 slime drops and the orichalcum. And then it's the same orichalcum and slime crown for the Metal King versions. So let's make all of these. There we go, that should be the Metal King shield, lovely. And then let's make 2 more of them, and then 2 more armours as well, using the recipes. There we are, liquid metal armour. Let's chuck those in, make... Can I not make 3 of them? No, I can't. There we go, and then we can make the Metal King armour from that. I'm sure I must have 3 sets, I don't know why I've only got 2, but... Right, there we go, Metal King armour. Let's make the shields while we're here, because we can make all 3 Metal King shields. No, I can't. I must have one already, surely. I don't know where the... I don't know why I'm out of gear. Okay, let's slap these on, so we can give Jade... Oh, I do have all 3 Metal King shields, lovely. Right, let's give 1 to Jade, 1 to John, 1 to Edward, and as for the armour, I think I only have 2 sets of these. I need to go and get more slime drops. Oh no, I do have 3. Beautiful. So, Metal King for Edward. So now, he's now got Metal King shield and armour. I'm going to take off the helmet I'm going to replace with the hallowed helm. So I need to go and get that from Hannibal. The gloves I'm going to replace with ethereal gloves for everyone. And that's going to be nice and easier to do. The only thing... Oh no, I think I've got everything now, haven't I? Yeah, Metal King for me and Metal King for Jade. And, yep, the hallowed helm is correct. The shield is correct. I think that's pretty much everything. Right, I'm going to keep the golden armour on for the remainder of this episode just because it looks better, but the Metal King I think is superior against, or just because of its elemental resistance. So the next thing I need to do is to make the boots. So I'm going to have to give up the Metal King boots because it's all about evasion chance with these. Feet, not trousers. So all I want to do for this is make 2 more sets of pixie boots. So I'm going to have, or Trixie boots even, so I'm going to have 3 Trixie boots going now. So there's my 4th and 5th Agates gone, so I'm going to need to farm more of them. And that's all I wanted to do. So I'm going to have to give up the good-looking Metal King boots and have everyone now with Trixie boots. Because their evasion chance is better. And that's all that matters at the end of the day now. And that will be for Edward as well. They look ridiculous, but they're better. They just are. Now, with the research I've done, it suggests that the ethereal gloves are just the best gloves in the game for everyone. And that's for every, or pretty much every circumstance. So I've got a 2nd set already, and that's for Edward. I think that's his old gloves coming back now. And now I need to make 2 more pairs for myself and Jade. So first I need to go and get some magic gloves from Gleba. There we are. I didn't know these were the best. I genuinely thought that the best gloves would be like the legendary gloves, but apparently just because they're resistances. Is it magic mittens? Yes it is. 2 pairs of them. Luckily I have pretty much infinite money. And now I need to go back to the alchemy pot, make these into enchanted gloves, and then ethereal. Right, I should have the recipe for these already because I've made them so many. There you go. So 2 pairs of enchanted gloves first of all. Then I can upgrade these straight into ethereal. Does mean I lose the ethereal stones, but we got loads earlier. Yeah, still got 9 in the inventory. So there we go. 2 more sets of ethereal gloves, and that is the gloves for everyone now sorted. There we go. I'm replacing... I mean, I've wasted an Agate on upgrading those Dino Gauntlets, but I'm not going to argue with the guide. It says ethereals are the best. So there we go, ethereal gloves for everyone now. So that is now the gloves, the boots, and the shield sorted. And now I think I'm going to have to reread the guide, but it suggested that red tights and magical skirts were the best items in the game for trousers, for everyone. And that's again because of their elemental resistances. They're going to be lower in defense, but I'm not going to argue with the guide. I think they're sold in Swine Dimples, so let's go and grab some pairs. Right, there's the magical skirt from Swine Dimples. I mean, Jade's the only one that can wear it because she's the only female we've got in the party. It's mad to me that this is the best item in the game, because you can buy it for, what, 4,600 gold. And by this stage in the game, we've basically got infinite money. I think the red tights, they might be in Batreg, I'm not sure. But, yeah, I think they're the only items in the game, the skirt and the tights, with elemental resistances. So the only things that what we've got on at the moment are the invincible/immortal trousers. All they do is resist death spells. And I think the upgraded versions resist a bit of dazzle as well. But they don't resist the elements. Does he have red tights? He does not. Right, I'm going to check some of the other towns. I can't quite remember where they are. Oh, there they are. They're sold in Gleba. Right, I think it's going to have to be 4 pairs of these. And again, I'm shocked that, like, they're ranked as the best. But they're not going to look good, though. This outfit is becoming more and more diabolical. Let's put the Metal King armor on just to see what the whole complete set looks like. So there's that. And there's the red tights. Oh, it looks so stupid, but apparently this is the best, so I think we are just going to have to stick with this. I'm so annoyed that the invincible trousers aren't the best, because they look so much better. And if we did manage to upgrade these all the way, I mean, it's going to take, what, 4 more Agates for everyone, so a total of 12. I'm just not going to waste that many. And apparently, I don't know if the magical skirt is better than the tights, but it just looks so ridiculous. But apparently this is the best. And we are going to have to look at least slightly ridiculous. We're going to have to put up with it for the final 3 legacy bosses, because we're not going to get through them otherwise. But they look so stupid. Yeah, let's put the Metal King armor on for Jade as well. I think that's all of our sets now. We're looking more and more stupid with every so-called upgrade we're making, but I think we're going to have to stick with it. So now what we need is the Hallowed Helm upgrades, so we need more Agates, we need a 4th helmet for Edward, and we still need the Angel's Robe. So I think we're now forced to having to go back to Grottos. So let's hit it. These clothes are actually pissing me off. They are utterly atrocious. I'm not a fashion man at all in real life, but you've got to look the part in a video game, and this is not it. Right, this is what we're really here for now. I'm not too bothered about the helmet upgrades, I don't think, anymore. I just want this Angel's Robe. That's all I'm after. No drop. Fuck my life. Oh, cheeky ethereal stone. We'll take that. There we go. Saint Soma. Beautiful. Right, that's a 3rd Stardust Sword now. I don't know what use we can really put that to. Unless we just have like every one attack at the start of kind of every fight just to get the defense down. And then all swap over to Falcon Swords. It's a tactic that will take a long time, but it might be useful against the sort of mid-level legacy bosses when we come and do them. I'm not sure. Lovely. Lovely. Nothing again. How many times have I beaten him now? Must be 30 odd. Well, maybe I'm exaggerating. Let's have a look. I mean, we can't exactly complain too much because we've killed... I think we killed Excalibur 3 times and got 2 sets of armour. Where is he? Tyrannosaurus Rex. 21 kills, okay. So I'm not due an Angel's Robe yet. We just got to pray to RNG. But yeah, the Excalibur, like... I mean, I've got 4 now, but 2 sets of armour and 3 kills is mental. Just got to keep going with Tyrannosaurus Rex. We'll get that Angel's Robe eventually. Oh, we got a drop. Whey! There we go, finally. Oh, and it felt like that took forever, but I think that was only actually 22 kills. Because I only checked before. So let's have a look at defeated monster list. I think that was 22. Yeah, 22. So we got quite lucky there. I mean, it felt like it took hours, and it did, because the grotto is so big. But let's try this on, because I've never seen the Angel's Robe before. See that one? No. Ugh. I don't like the look of it at all. It's fucking atrocious. Oh well, right. I think in that case that is going to be the first thing to upgrade. So I'm going to chuck a load of Agates at that. I don't think we'll quite have enough to get it all the way to the highest rank, which I think is the Seraphs Robe. But let's have a look. Okay, so we have enough for 1 Agate. Oh dear. Right, we've got plenty of ethereal stones, just not enough Sainted Somas. I don't think we can make any more either. So it's 2 Lucida shards, I've only got 1. I could probably make another one if I went and found some Brighton rocks and some even cloths, but I'm probably going to need to dive into that dungeon a bit more to get more shards. Right, I'll give it 1 level for now so we can make the Archangel's Robe, just with 1 Agate and the yellow orb. I'm going to need 3 more Agates to take it up to the highest level. Right, there's enough Brighton rocks here for me to make another Lucida shard and hence get another Sainted Soma. And that will let me get a 2nd Agate of Evolution, but I need a total of 3 for the highest level of the Agate, so it's back into the dungeons. But before that, I want to go and get a 4th Hallowed Helm. And I have a rather lovely grotto map that will help me do that, because I've already got 3 of them. And oh, it's in the same place as the other one. So I don't think this grotto is too deep, so we should be able to get this helmet quite quickly if we just sprint through the dungeon. So let's go for that. Let's try and get a 4th Hallowed Helm. That was quite a long grotto, to be honest. 10 floors long, and the stairs are quite a long way away from each other in each one. So this might take me a while. The only redeeming factor is that there's no real tight corridors in that one, so I could run through quite quickly. I think he's weak to frost. I'm not entirely convinced. But yeah, it's going to be another 50 runs of this, probably. Another 50 kills of Hammerball. But let's go for it. I think the Angel's Robe is kind of growing on me, you know. It does have that kind of priestly look, even if it's... I don't know, the colour at the moment isn't all that, but the colour will definitely change once I get the 3rd upgrade, so... I don't know, it is growing on me a bit. Hopefully it looks even better when we get the legendary version. I've just got this in a grotto chest. I have never seen that before, but that is the most Dragon Quest thing I've seen all day. Oh. Oh. Hey, there we go. Right, I think that is now pretty much everything we need out of the grotto bosses. I can't think of anything else we might want. But there you go, there's the 4th Hallowed Helm, and that's for Edward. We got that quite quickly, to be honest, that was quite a spoon. So now it is just a case of getting Agates. So I want to upgrade the Hallowed Helm for everyone. Don't think there's anything else for Edward that I want to upgrade. I think I'm pretty much all set, apart from the Falcon Sword, which I want to upgrade to the Uber Falcon. Not that that'll make much difference. Again, it's just Jade's helmet, and it's just John's helmet. So I want a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Agates. Right, that's going to be pain. Oh, and I want John's thing upgraded as well, so that's... I've lost track, what was that? I think that's 15 Agates of Evolution that I want. That's a lot. I might just, for the sake of Dragonlord, might just get 1 upgrade on each Hallowed Helm. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, and then 3 more for John's robe. So 6. But yeah, let's go through the other grotto, see how far I get before I get bored to tears. And then we'll go from there. So let's just hunt some more Agates for now. Oh, lovely. And I think with that one, I'm probably going to leave it there. I mean, I'll finish this grotto, because I've got so many ethereal stones now, but I'm kind of lacking in the Sainted Somas. What I might try and do is try and steal some of the raw ingredients for them, because hopefully I can do that in bulk and just get the numbers up. So let's finish this one and let's come out and see what we need. Okay, back to Stormmate, and I think we've got just about enough materials now to upgrade the Angel's Robe into the final form, I think. So let's just have a check anyway, because I think I can make more Lucida shards, and hence more Saint Somas. Alright, I can make 1 more shard. Lovely. Then I think I should be out another... Yeah, I can get another Saint Soma, and I think I've got enough for 2 more Agates now, which will put me at 3, and I think I can make the robe. Lovely, right, I can make 2 more. I'm pretty sure I've got 3 now, but I'll double check just in case. I've only got 2, fuck! I thought I had 3, I was so certain I had 3. Okay, so even cloths are stolen from the Reapers in Zir, and Brighton rocks you get from the Cosmic Chimeras, so this should be nice and easy. Let's go for the Reapers first. Okay, it should be this guy. There we go, Bolt Vivencroft, lovely. Right, let's just get a million of them and then move on to Brighton Rocks. Our mirrors are in hiding now that I'm looking for them. There were millions of them before this. There we go, there's one. Right, these should have Brighton Rocks, hopefully. There we go, right. Let's get another 1,000 of these and then we can do some alchemy. Okay, I've got about 60 of each now and I think that should be more than enough to do the alchemy I want to do. Although I suspect I'm now going to be hamstrung by something else that I didn't see. But you should definitely have enough to do the Angel's Robe anyway. Not enough for the helmet yet, but let's see. Let's go use recipe, items, and Lucida Shard. Oh, exactly 60 of each. Did a good job there. Let's just make a shitload of these. Then we should be able to make a load of Saint Somas. And I think we're probably going to start running low on Ethereal Stone soon as well. But I don't know. I don't know. My attention span is that long to make every Heavenly Helm for everyone. And then Saint Somas. Oh, I can make 10. So yeah, now I'm hamstrung. Oh no, I can only make. What am I missing? What have I run out of? Astral Plumes. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I can't be asked to camp Flurry Feathers. Right, Agates. We can make 2 Agates. Is that all we can really do? After all of that, I need to go steal other things, really. But now we've got enough to do the... right, actually, let's... Yeah, now we've got enough to do the Angel's Robe. Let's go and do that using a bit of Hoimi Table manipulation first. Right, that should be it. I think the Hoimi Table depends on your magical mending as the hero, and not just whoever you've used to heal. So, this time, definitely the one. Third time lucky. Right, colour-wise, I'm hoping this is either black or white to match the aesthetic. I have a suspicion that it's going to be blue, though, and look utterly diabolical. Ooh. It's blue! Fuck! But at least we got it. Okay. Alchemiracle. Right, let's chuck it on, see how it looks. I suspect... Like, the fashion has only gone downhill since the start of this episode, but let's have a little go. If I can find it. There it is. Okay, it's quite bad. I mean, I've got orange and blue together, which is not good at all. But no, I think with that is pretty much as best John's gear is going to get, other than the Hallowed Helm not being upgraded. But the rest is pretty much best in slot. I need to have a think about whether I switch out the Meteorite Bracer for a Lucky Pendant or not, because I can make another one of them quite easily. But I think that is pretty much the best he's going to get for now. So the only other thing I wanted to do with this episode is upgrade the Falcon Swords into Uber Falcon Swords as well. And I know they need a Meteorite Bracer, but I don't quite know how to make them, so I'm going to need to do a little bit of research. Okay, so the Bracer is 1 Gold Bar, 2 Agility Rings, 3 Lucida Shards, and that should be it. Yeah, beautiful. Let's make another one of them, and then we can make the Falcon Swords. I'm pretty sure this is just the blade and the Meteorite Bracer, but I could be wrong. Let's chuck this in, see if it does anything. Alright, so I have a triangle or square. Yep, there we go. Right, that should be it. There we go, Uber Falcon Blade. And we just need to make another one of them. Swords, Uber Falcon Blade. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. There's 2 of them. I'm not going to bother making them for the Jedward because I don't think we really need them. And then the last thing I want to do is just use the final Agate I've got just to upgrade one of the helmets. And then that's it. There we go. Blessed Helm. That's all it is. And then we're done. Okay, that's it. So, Uber Falcon Blade. I'm up to 686 attack now. I mean, that's barely going to make a difference. But given that we had the ingredients already, we might as well have done it. For the helmet, I think I'm going to give John the upgraded Hallowed Helm that I just made. So I think that's the Blessed Helm. Yep. No. Give Jade the Hallowed Helm, John the Blessed Helm. I forgot he had ridiculous hair. And I think we're going to leave it at that. So they've both got Stardust Swords now. We'll use them at the... like for the first lower level Legacy bosses. And then switch over to their proper gear from there. We've got 3 critical fans to play with now as well. So I can give one to myself, one to Jade, and one to Edward. Try and force those coup de graces when we come to it. And we've all got Metal King armour. I don't think there's anything... I think mine's pretty much maxed out now, all of my gear. So Ethereal Stones, Ethereal Gloves, apparently the best gloves in the game. Not sure I believe that yet, but we'll see. For Jade, it's just the helmet to be upgraded. I don't know what's better out, the magical skirt and the red tights. It still annoys me that these trousers aren't better. I mean, there's barely any difference in the defence, is there? So it's only that elemental bonus. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all we can do. If we did really struggle, we could farm some more Agates and upgrade the helmets, but I don't think that's going to make any difference. So, all we've got left now are the 3 final legacy bosses. And the weakest of those 3, third toughest legacy boss in the whole game, and the one we'll be doing first off, is Dragonlord. So, thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe if you did, and I will see you all for the next one. Peace.